back and watch it.
Without knowing having this sort of blood markers from me or having any tests done on me or anyone that's listening now, what are the first things you would look at? If I'm trying to whoop my friend's ass at HRV in our little HRV league table, what are the fundamentals of HRV?
Are you sure you want me to tell? You want me to just tell you afterwards?
Yeah, no, because I can cut this out and no one needs to hear it. So I can know. Because this is a big thing. It's a big thing in my family now. There's a family league table. And then there's my best friend's league table. Then me and my girlfriend. So I'm I'm losing right now because this bloody keto thing that I did.
Oh. It really, honestly, my honest answer, I hate to do this, but it does come back to what is your biggest anchor? So we're going to figure out, because this is going to be different for everybody. Let's assume you've eliminated all the, what we call 8-8 practices. All that stuff is gone. Okay, now we start getting to kind of level 2, like level B level things, all right? I would want to see what that respiratory rate looks like. I would want to see what's the sleep data actually look like. That's your starting place, no question. You want to think about it this way. Okay, maybe I'll back up. A little bit easier. When I go solve this problem, I'm using what's called first principles. Okay, so I'm going to the very, very fundamental things, saying what's causing stress and then what's causing stress relief. 2 sides of that equation. And I want to see what's going on. Where's the problem? Too much in or not handling enough of what we currently have? Immediate thoughts is 1 of 2 areas. So coming in, is there any changes we can make in your total stress that is a non-specific stressor, right? So things that are not helping you achieve an adaptation, that are not business, can we solve those things, right? Relationship-wise, great. Something in the environment, is there some other non-specific? Are there any hidden stressors? If I can remove these hidden stressors, all of a sudden the stress bucket just got lowered. Now, all of a sudden you're automatically having an HRV. And so I'm going hunting, right? I'll take you through the full battery kit and caboodle, and I will find what are the non-specific stressors that are in there, and we're dialing those things up, okay? Let's assume you either can't do all that stuff or you've done all that. Now, how do we modify how we handle the stress? The stress resilience is the piece. Okay, great. What are we doing for stress management? How much time are you spending decompressing? I mean, physically and physiologically. Okay. One of the things I love is we are in a state right now, for better or for worse, I'll just assume better, where we have way more arousal in our daily lives than we've probably had in human history in the past. Okay, great. So how do we address that? We need intentional times when we're removing input. A mistake that some folks will make is, okay, I'm working, and then sometimes I listen to music or a podcast, and that's great. That's part of your day. And then what do you do after work? Okay, I go to the gym. Okay, awesome. Love you there. What do you listen to? Oh, I listen to more podcasts. Okay, great. So arousal. All right, then what are you doing when you're done? Oh, okay, great. I watch TV. Okay, great. What kind of TV? All right, and you see the calculus I'm going through. What are we doing at the time of our day? What do you do if you get done with work early for an hour? What do you do on the weekends, right? I'm not judging, but I'm trying to run the calculus of going where is our time where we don't have input coming in? And so sometimes I listen to music and stuff when I train occasionally, not against it. I've said this stuff before and people have been like, oh man, Andy's you should never listen to podcasts. No.
No, please listen to podcasts.
Definitely.
And like and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Rate.
Listen. Can we 5-star rate, please?
Yeah.
Please? Come on now. I got kids to feed. Dogs to take care of. Well, just when is the time where we don't have sensory input coming in? So one of the things that we'll do often is saying, okay, great. Can we do 1 to 3 10-minute walks with no input? Nothing in your ears. If you want to make it a 45-minute walk, great. If you want to do one, I don't really care what it is, but we need some time where you can, I like 3 a day because I want to start your day like that. Mm-hmm. Decompress, get focused. You're going to notice, I'm sure your brain works similar to mine, where if you go 20 seconds, it's all of a sudden, and you're getting back and you're going to fire off 50 emails and texts and you're on, right? Which is great, but you need that time. I like doing it at lunch. Same thing. You've been on. Give yourself 10 minutes. If you want to do actual breath work, if you want to do actual just closed eyes, if you want to do meditation, I prefer to just walk outside personally, whatever it is, but you need some time where we just stop the world.
It's like torture for me.
It's horrible, right?
It's awful for me.
You know how much I have to force myself to do that